guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Gina and I had VSG surgery on April 25th of 2022. So today is going to be my 14/15 update video. So as you can tell, I'm not at home. I'm about to go into my checkup appointment, which I think is supposed to be my 4-month checkup, but it has not been 4 months. I still have a couple, like 2.5 weeks until that. So we'll see what they say. I'm not really sure. So let's go over my stats really quick. My highest weight that I've seen was 310 back in January of this year. Today, or a couple days ago, I weighed in at 256.6. So I think from the last video, the last update video I have, I'm down like 4.5 pounds in the past 2 weeks, which is really awesome. I'm still back to the 2 weeks, 2 pounds every week, which is fine if that's what my body decides to do. When I switched to lowering my carbs a little bit, I was higher for like 1 week, and then it went right back to, 2.2, 2.4, that kind of a thing. So I'm going to ask again today if that is like a normal thing and something that should be happening. But I think if it's coming off consistently every week, then there's nothing to be worried about. So that was my weigh-in. Some other things, nothing's really changed. I've kind of just been doing my thing. I did start a workout program, which I'm really enjoying. And I'll put her information below. It's the bariatric trainer, Jenna. She's really super nice. So basically there's like three different programs you can buy. I bought the beginner one just, to be on the safe side. And basically she gives you like what exercise, sorry, there's someone like walking on the side. She gives you like the exercises you should be doing in the order, the rotation, and then a schedule for like a 4-week program. So I just finished the first full week. So it's like 2 days of cardio, an upper body, a lower body, full body, and a cardio day. So I've been really enjoying them. The cardio one like kicks my butt for sure. It's probably my favorite out of all of them. But the rest of like the strength building days are really fun. So I will put, and it's affordable because I didn't want to buy something that was like, $50-$60, but it was only $14. So it's a really good deal. Encourage you to check it out, and then you can join me on my workouts. What else? I'm kind of scatterbrained right now because usually I have a thing where I write down kind of what I'm going to talk about, but I do not have that right now. I still have about 10 minutes before I need to go inside. So we can talk about like the changes I've seen in my body the past kind of 2 weeks, because I feel like they're not significant changes, but it's things I'm definitely noticing. Like my double chin, I should say, is kind of going away. And my collarbones are like super pronounced. Like I'm not even like doing anything. Like before I would have to like really shrug to see them, but now just like a slight shoulder raise. They're there. What else? I've done some before and after pictures on Instagram, which I can put in here to kind of show you, but I've noticed in this picture specifically, looks like all the fat in my back is like gone, because if you look at my like the back of my arm in the before picture, there was like a lot of me behind it, right? And in the after, there's like almost nothing. It's like my arm's like the end of the body. So I don't know, I feel like my shoulders are now well defined. My pouch is getting smaller. It's still, the worst part on me, but in time it'll get smaller. So yeah, I think that's all the changes I've kind of noticed. I really should have written things down. Okay, well, I guess going into today's appointment, I'm going to just let them know how I've been doing. I have been focusing a little bit more on strength training, so I don't know if that's part of why I haven't. Their goal for me was to be 252. So I don't know, just because I'm focusing slightly more on strength, maybe that's why. And I know I'm building muscle because I can feel it in my arms. where I have not had that before, like at all. So I'll let them know that. We'll see if they want to give me any changes. I think I'll get set up for blood work. So I'll probably have to come back here. I'll see if I can go to a closer facility to get blood work done, because I don't feel like driving a half hour to get blood work done. So yeah, we'll see what they say about that. And I think that's it for now. So let's go inside. Any essentials when walking into the hospital? Cute sunglasses, a mask, and my water bottle with me at all times. Okay, now let's go. All right, it is time for the after appointment update while I drive home. And I have two hands, just for anyone that freaks out. I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the road. All right, so I weighed in there at 257.8, I think it was, which is not bad for having all my clothes on. Compared to at home. So I just talked to the nurse practitioner. She asked me just a couple of questions, like if I was drinking / smoking. I said no. And if I had any concerns, and I said the only concern I have is if I'm losing enough each week. So obviously she couldn't answer that. I had to wait for the surgeon to come in so he could like work his numbers or whatever. But I had said, like, I'm just consistently losing 2 pounds a week, and that's it. She goes, well, are you working out? And I said, yeah. You know, I'm doing cardio, and I am focusing a little bit more on weights. So she goes, well, that could be it with the muscle. And she said the best way to measure that is to like do measurements. I was like, oh, I've been doing measurements. I said, and every week I'm losing inches. She goes, well, then you're probably fine. Because if you're losing inches, you're losing fat. It's just, if you're gaining muscle, it's going to be hard to differentiate. So then they left. They looked to my blood pressure and all that was fine. Then my surgeon came in and was like, well, you didn't meet the goal. I was like, yeah, duh. But he said, looking off the history, because I haven't seen him since, oh, that's attractive. I haven't seen him since like a week after surgery. So he was like looking at my weight history. He said, it looks like you fell off the first, or you fell behind the first like 2 months. And I'm like, yeah, because remember when I was stalling those couple weeks, or it was like I would stall and then still lose 2 pounds and then stall again, and then I kind of up my calories and my protein, and that seems to have fixed it. So I said that was where I fell behind, I think. But he says from my last appointment, which was 6 weeks ago, to today, I've actually done pretty well. Just based on, because I'm so close to that goal. If I had kept going like I was previously, I wouldn't be anywhere near what I was supposed to weigh today. So that was good. He said I'm still doing the right things, and if I have any, like, I won't see the nutritionist like ever again, which is a little scary. But if I need her, I can email her. So I guess I just won't physically see her in person anymore. I guess that's what the deal is. I didn't think it would be this soon, because I only have seen her maybe 3 times. So I thought for sure I would be talking to her today just about how it's been going on a normal diet, but I guess not. So basically he said from like starting now, or at 4 to 7 months is like gonna be the hardest part, because there's potential for my weight to slow down, because you know those first 3 months are like the honeymoon months. So be prepared for it to potentially slow down, but I still have to work extra hard to keep on going to lose 2 pounds a week, because the next time he sees me, which is the end of it's November 9th, I think. But he said by November 25th, I should be 220 on the low end. That's what he would have told me, like, before I fell behind. And fell behind, we're only talking like 10, 12 pounds, I think. Let me start over with the numbers. So today, he would have expected me, if everything went to plan, I should have weighed in the low 240s. So I guess that's about 15 pounds off. Low 240s? Are you kidding me? I can't even think that that's even possible. So he said if everything was also still on track, the next time he sees me in November, I would be at 220. Like, huh? 220? Who? I don't know who that Gina is. I don't know. But because I was a little bit, I am the tiniest bit behind, he said as long as I come back in November under 230, he'll be happy. Which I feel like I can do. That is 26 pounds in 4 months. I feel like that's possible, especially if I can keep up the 2 pounds a week. I'm not sure how many weeks that is from now. I have not looked at a calendar. But that's at the end of November. I should be that. My appointment's November 9th. So I am getting gypped another couple weeks there. By the time I go in. But as long as I can lose 8 to 10 pounds a month, that would be, say if I lose another 8, August, September, October. I mean, if I can average 10 pounds a month, which I know is going to be hard, that's it right there before I even hit November. So I think it's doable. I'm going to try my best. I'm getting in a consistent workout routine, so I feel good about that. My calories, I think, are in check. I don't know when I'm supposed to increase, because now that I don't see a nutritionist, I don't know what that means, or if I should, or when I should, or anything like that. So that'll be interesting to figure out. Like, do I stay on 800 to 900 calories till November? Is that a thing? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. I guess I can email the nutritionist like next month and be like, is this correct? I don't know. But yeah, that was basically all he said. He said, I'm doing a good job. I just gotta keep it up, especially he's happy with how the last, 2 months have gone for me. So that was encouraging to hear. And then an average of 2 point whatever pounds is absolutely fine. If I can keep that up and sustain that, it'll be smooth sailing. So overall, I would say a good experience. I'm a little bummed I didn't talk to the nutritionist, because I would have liked to have asked her a couple questions. Like, when can I start counting net carbs instead of regular full-on carbs? Maybe that's at the end of the 7th month, then I would do that. They are also putting in an order for blood work, so I can go at any time. I just need to go before I see, like 2 weeks prior to my next appointment in November. But I have a primary care appointment, I think September 1st. So I'll probably go in 2 weeks, like early on a Saturday, just to go get that done and over with, so I can talk to my primary about the numbers, so I don't have to get blood work twice or whatever. So I'll just do it both, and then we'll see where my levels are at. So that was really the only thing. And then my berry bestie waited for me after the appointment, and we went out and got lunch at like a gyro place. And of course I just ordered a plain old gyro. Anyway, a very eventful trip, I think. So now I don't have to go out there till November again, which is great, because it's 35 to 40 minutes away depending on traffic. And yeah, pretty good. So next goal personally is to get to 255, which I should hit this week. Again, that was the lowest I had ever gotten by myself. I'm in the headspace where it's like, once I hit that number, you know, it's uncharted territory and I'm scared that I'm just going to stop losing, which I know is irrational and not correct because I think it's going to come off either way, but it's just in your head like, okay, this is the lowest I ever got. Like, am I stuck here or whatever? So, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But, yeah, so 255 is the first goal, and then I guess the next goal is to be under 230. As far as my next live, because I know people have been asking when is it going to be. I wanted to do every 2 weeks. This next Sunday, that would be the second, you know, every 2 weeks. I have 2 appointments at the shop to do, so I don't want to, I'll be tired that day. So I think we'll do, I'll put the day here, whatever day I'm going to do it next. So plan on that being when we do another live, again at 6 Central Time. We'll chat for about an hour. You can ask any questions. And yeah, I think that's all I have. If you want more real-time updates, you can follow me on Instagram at gina.bsg. I'm always happy to chat with everyone there. You can let me know what's going on, stuff like that. And I do have plans to set up some sort of a Discord so that we can like all chat and we don't have to use like the comment section or anything like that, or just DMs if you wanted to ask a question to a wider audience that has had surgery instead of like only me, which is fine. I don't mind answering, but I think it'll be a better atmosphere, but that's going to take some planning and time. So me and my very bestie are getting something together for that so that we can have a nice little community for everyone. So I think that'll be really fun, but that'll be TBD. Maybe we can talk about that more on the live, but that's not for another week or so. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, again, feel free to leave them down below. Oh, I went to Trader Joe's. I forgot. This video is a mess and a half. I'll show you when I get home what I got. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and then I'll see you later. Okay, if you made it this far, we're doing a really quick Trader Joe's haul. They didn't have the other cauliflower rice. This must be what they've replaced it with. So Mexican style tomatoes, bell peppers, and jalapenos. It looked good. I don't know what I'm going to have it with yet, but I just got it because I was there. Some mozzarella cheese snackers. These are like the little snacking cheeses I get from like Aldi or Meijer, but they were good price and I'm almost out, so I got those. I did get these chicken sausages, roasted garlic. Stats are really good. And then I usually buy doubles of things because I don't go to Trader Joe's very often. This is my favorite salsa, so I got 2 of those. I got light mozzarella cheese. This is like the best one that I've had. Like the fat-free ones are gross, but this is light, so it still tastes like cheese. So I got that to make pizzas, and then I got 4 of my cauliflower slims that I will just freeze and pull out to make pizzas as needed. So I'm back home. Doggos need to be fed. And I think my appointment went well. So we will see what I can do in the next 4 months to get down to, I say 220, but really it's under 230. That's the goal. So we'll see what we can do. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.